Okay, I think we're good. Uh, Lance, are you ready for your last day on the internet?
Uh, we're doing all the Pokemon now?
No, we're doing
Oh.
we're doing we're doing Hoenn and Sinnoh, but
Oh.
it's gonna be these two gens that I feel like are gonna get us canceled.
Oh, yeah, okay, probably.
So,
No, I mean, our opinions can't vary that much, can they? I feel like we're hip, we're in the know,
yeah,
right?
but
We got this.
so Gen 3 is my absolute favorite generation of Pokemon. And then Gen 4 was when I started thinking about competitive. It wasn't where I actually
Okay,
started playing competitive, but it was like where I started taking Pokemon like I want to actually try and fight
yeah,
people online with this stuff.
okay. I think so. Like, I think for me, I bought the strategy guide for Gen 4, right? And there was this little, like, they have those little excerpts on the side,
Yeah,
and there was one where it's like, a cool strategy is Guts Heracross is giving it a flame orb. I'm like, what? And then it kind of explains to you like why. I'm like, that's really interesting. And so like just slowly the gear starts to like kind of turn. So I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, no, same here.
no, that's cool. I like that. For me, it was just like I like this Pokemon. I want to put really big moves on it, like
Sure,
freaking Lapras. I had a Lapras with Hydro
earthquake,
Pump and Blizzard.
just earthquake, everything.
Or I really liked Electivire because it had access to so many different moves, even though its stats
Sure,
weren't great.
yeah.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. For a long time, it was all about us. So if it looked cool, I'm like, yeah, it
sure,
has to be on my team. Which
sure,
led me to
yeah.
have some really garbo teams. Like, that's pretty
But when
rough.
it comes to Gen 3, though, like nearly all these Pokemon look cool. I
Gen
really
3,
like Gen 3.
yeah. I
And
feel they really hit their stride.
when it comes to VGC, there are a lot of staples in here. Like, so you got Salamence, Milotic, Gardevoir, Metagross. So many goodies.
I also say, I don't know, baby Pokemon bug me greatly.
Babies?
Like, yeah, like baby Pokemon. Like, so like, I'm not talking about like the like Torchic or Bulbasaur or whatever. I mean like the baby version. So
Sure.
like
Pichu, Magby.
Munchlax, whatever. Yeah, like I don't know, man. For some reason that really like seemed horribly unnecessary.
Yeah. Gen and it's only made it worse because like I was breeding a Pikachu earlier last week and it was just so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Oh my gosh, dude! I remember I was reading one for you give it the Electric Ball, right? Against Volt Tackle, and so like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
trying to get that to get the yeah, but to get the to stats. So like, okay, well now I gotta like evolve this thing just to throw it back into the breeding grinder,
Yes.
and then like it's just
I don't think there are
the
even any
worst.
baby Pokemon in Gen 3 though.
Really?
I'm looking over
No,
it. I
oh,
don't think
okay, no,
so.
no, no, no. You're
So
right.
they
Never
were
mind.
introduced in Gen 2, but Gen 4 gave us a few more
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start here with Trico. I like him,
Trico.
but he's not my favorite of the starters. You know,
Yeah, I
like
agree.
he
But
he's
one
he's
thing,
upper tier over all the
okay,
starters, but with Hoenn
sure.
starters, he's not the best for me.
I would say I'd agree. I'd agree. But I'd also say his shiny form is super cool.
The
It's like
blue,
one of the better shiny forms. I like it a
it
lot.
is
So I
really
don't know.
good.
I don't know. Where would you place him?
I would probably put him B tier.
B tier. I say B.
Like he's a cutie. And I think Grovyle and Sceptile also kind of fit that.
It fits the same situation, man, with the middle evolutions of the starters. Very few
Yeah,
are good.
Grovyle was only made popular just because of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this was about where I started tipping off with the show anyway. I started or I watched a little bit of the Hoenn series, but then I just kind of fell off because I really hated the new voice acting.
Sure,
Um,
sure.
but I think they're all cool. Maybe even Grovyle, maybe even C tier, just because it's
No,
like it's not either of these.
sure, sure. I think like I don't know. For me, Sceptile's super cool. Just I mean like okay, Mega Sceptile was like really cool
Yes,
competitively,
yeah,
and I know we're not doing Megas, but like I don't know. I really feel that they kind of like let me down a bit with the design of the Pokemon. Like it just I don't know. Like it's cool, but it's like okay, but his tail is spiky. I'm like sweet, cool. I think thank you.
yeah.
I guess
It
I
looks
don't
like
know.
two parts of a cool Pokemon, and they just kind of like fuse them together and
Yeah.
stitch them at the joint.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of Pokemon fall in that same situation sometimes, where like you almost could feel like the laziness of the designers, where they're like, how many of these do we need to crank out?
Yeah,
All
his
right.
tail is just a tree. Like that's
Yeah,
the whole thing about
which
him.
I guess I could appreciate the aesthetic. I don't know. It's just it didn't work out.
All right, Torchic. I love Torchic.
I love Torchic.
Okay,
The
S tier.
design, it's cute. S tier.
It's so cute.
Oh yeah.
It's little round. It's got tiny wings. It's
It's
so fun.
cute. And like, well, I don't remember if the official art has it, but it has a little butt.
No, that's its
Yeah.
back sprite.
Yeah, just a tiny little.
It's
like, oh,
it's got the most like vague gender difference of any of the Pokemon, which is
yeah.
attributed to like real life chickens. Is how that works. So it's just got like a 1 pixel dot on its butt. All it's got. Combuskin for me is an example of a middle evolution that really works. I really like Combuskin.
I like Combuskin as like only because Torchic was so cool,
Sure.
and Blaziken was like probably one of my favorite starters. A B or C. I'm not a huge fan of Combuskin, like just because it looks weird to me.
I think we
But
can put
I
him in
can't-
C.
Yeah, but I think it's an aesthetic thing. I think as far as like just design, it's good.
Sure.
But just for me personally, I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Blaziken, it's like I don't know if he deserves an S spot. Definitely A, but
I'd
like
say A. I'd say definitely A.
okay, yeah, at least A, right?
Yeah. Blaziken's super like
Mudkip's S tier.
S tier.
Marshtomp is freaking D tier.
So like, okay, I don't like Marshtomp in like the anime is pretty charming.
Is he?
but I'd say, yeah, I'd say. D
Like
probably.
if it was just him as he is right here, like he's cute, he's throwing his arms up in the air, like yeah, it's a good time. But then every time I see him in the actual game, he looks creepy.
It's horrible.
He's a
Yeah,
terror.
It's not the best. Alright, I agree.
Swampert's cool, but I don't know if he's
I'd put
Sceptile cool.
Swampert C. No,
Yeah.
I agree. No, I love Swampert. Like Mega Swampert.
Oh,
like,
I know. Yeah, you
favorite
rock the
thing.
Mega Swampert.
But like, regular Swampert is no. Okay, well, hang on though. But I mean, as far as typing and stuff go, I'd say he'd be on par competitively with stuff. And obviously not just going looks. If looks alone, sure, okay, whatever. But like, he's pretty competitive, man. Having the
Oh,
water
for sure.
ground typing is pretty good. I don't know. I'd almost say argument for B, but I could see as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like
Well, the reason why I'd say almost with Sceptile though is because like the switch-in ability, right? Like, you can bring him in on a hard read
that's true.
pretty easily.
I could put him in
where,
B.
like, but B. That's kind of where I think at least.
All right, Poochyena and Mightyena.
No.
Yeah, like only because Poochyena is cuter, I'm putting him in D and Mightyena is an F.
I wish they was better. Like Mightyena, I thought would look pretty cool, but I mean, like compared to like a Houndoom, it's like the exact like the two dudes.
Yeah,
Like,
and Houndoom's
my
immediately
homework, but
better.
Not exact. Yeah.
Like you're going for a Hellhound, Houndoom's a Hellhound. That's
Yeah, it was edgy, but not quite edgy.
Zigzagoon on the other hand, he's a little scruffy cutie. He's a
Zigzagoon is so cute.
he's a scrunkly.
I feel like it's just like the epitome of like I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just all these Pokemon doing other cool stuff. I'm having a hard time keeping it together.
I think he goes in B with me. He's fun.
I'd say B.
Linoon
just has to go S because of the horror that it can inflict.
freaking okay, so I want to put him in A because of my
Sure.
personal reasons. Because while you were laughing at freaking Mike pulling the memes with this Pokemon, I suffered through it day one. Because the day that the games came out for Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire, Mike and I got he got Sapphire, I got Ruby, I believe. And I would throw everything I could at him, and his Linoon would just destroy me every time. And I was so sick of it. Like, I love his current Linoon builds. They're hilarious and fun. It's like, yes, other people can experience the pain that I went through, but also I also went through that pain anyway.
He sharpened his skills on you first.
Exactly.
I love it.
Linoon, though, is the original HM slave, so we gotta give him props for that.
Fair.
Wurple is S tier.
What? Okay, hang on. Defend yourself.
I can go as far as A tier.
Okay, well, defend yourself there as well. I'm curious. On,
Look
like,
at
how
his
you
little
justify it.
face.
I
He's-
mean,
and I don't know. I just love how spiky his body is, and his little feet, and his eyes are so inquisitive. And
all
if
right,
you
you're-
look at the new Pokemon Snap, if you look into his the blackness of his eyes, they have a reflective surface on them that turns into little hexagons. So it's more like having bug eyes in that respect, and I think that was a really
Alright.
cool update, a little detail
If
they
we-
added.
if we catch heat, that's all you. I'm not.
Where would you put him?
I mean, realistically, he's a crappier Caterpie, right? Like, that's my opinion. I would say
Whoa.
easily like C or D. Like,
I can
and
go
would
with
put
I can go with
Caterpie-
B.
in fact, but I mean, I guess to be fair, we put Caterpie S, right? I mean, I would say sure, it's not a far departure from a Caterpie, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe C. Or B.
Silcoon and Cascoon, I don't despise them, but they're not worth anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I think they're fun. When it comes to the all the Pokemon that evolve into like cocoons, I think they're pretty neat. Yes, Bug Boy strikes. I do like bug types.
Me too. I think they're really cool.
Beautifly is really pretty.
Yeah,
That's all it's got going for it.
that's it. That's literally it.
It's a C.
I
And Dustox, I didn't like Dustox, but they released the new character, that new chick in the Isle of Armor DLC for Sword Shield, and her whole aesthetic is Dustox, and I really liked it. So it's not F tier, is what I'm saying.
sure, sure.
Ah.
Lotad.
Lotad, he's a little
S tier.
cutie. S tier?
S tier.
I'd be
easy.
fine. You can stack them real
He's
easily. Lombre is
adorable.
D tier though.
F tier. Get him out of
Yeah,
here.
I can even go F tier. That's fine.
But then
Lom-
Ludicolo easily A.
A tier. I
I'd
can
say
agree
A+.
with these.
Like, it's beautiful. The design's amazing. He looks like a super cool dude.
Yeah.
And also competitively, one of the
Stupid.
best
So
Pokemon to have with Rain Dance.
stupid.
So good. You can build him tanky. You can build him offensively. Like, oh man, it's fantastic.
Man, I don't miss Ludicolo.
I love that thing.
You really liked Rock and Rain teams in general.
I loved Rain too.
All right, C Dot. He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Nuzleaf, I also think is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But Shiftry's I'll go.
Get it out of here. Burn it with fire. Super effective.
Yeah. Tailload Swellow.
So like this one's kind of conflicting for me because I feel like the evolutionary line doesn't deviate enough like a lot of other Pokemon.
Sure.
Because they almost like, I mean, you can very well tell that they evolve from
A
the
Swellow
line,
is
but,
just a Chad Taillow.
yeah, exactly. They look like they could be like the exact same like Pokemon, just one looks different. You know how they did like in the cartoons where it's like, oh, there's a pink version or like a more
Yeah.
cooler looking version.
I mean, I like their
Yeah.
designs as
But
Pokemon.
yeah, I feel it's a cool design, but just the evolutionary from like
Sure.
there to there is like, nah, it's not doing it for me.
And their use in the games is kind of whatever.
Sure, yeah.
I think they just get here based on their designs alone. I just think they look neat. It's really all it
I
comes
think
down to.
C solid, C solid.
Wingull, I think, is A tier.
Wingull is 8. Well, I'd say Wingull is either B or C. B because it's a pelican, it looks really cool, or a seagull, right? I would say Pelipper is easily S.
I like Wingull because it's just a body with two big wings coming out.
Sure, all right.
And
yeah,
anytime
that's fair.
anytime there's like an ocean scene, there's always Wingull to come with them, and things are okay. Friggin' Pelipper, what were you thinking?
Dude, so all right, Pelipper, I would say easily A. I would make an argument for S, but like it's pretty. Its design is pretty cute. It has a lot of really cool roles throughout the Pokemon games. Its competitive ability is pretty huge. Once it got Tailwind, crazy.
Yeah, they really gave Pelipper some love in
Oh,
Gen 7? I think it was Gen 7 where they just like buffed it.
It's round with wings, exactly. That's exactly.
It is round with wings.
I love it.
Wingull's very good. All right. Here we go.
F tier, get it out of here.
All right. All F tier. Actual
Get the
garbage.
whole line. Degeneracy.
Now let's be honest though.
Yeah, you're right.
This whole line is good. Every single Pokemon in this line is good.
It's. I would make an argument Corellia is probably like maybe B, maybe A. Like that's the only weak one in the line.
In my opinion, Curly is stronger than Relt.
I can see it. I guess. Also, their shiny forms are probably like
Perfect.
some of the best. Yeah, in Pokemon.
Yeah, absolute perfection.
Yeah, no, super good.
Okay, I freaking love Surskit.
Love Surskit.
I love Surskit.
And I'm an A too, dude. Come on. No, so like, I remember watching the anime where I don't remember the gym leader's name. It's the chick bug gym leader. You know what I'm talking about?
In Gen 6? Like Viola or whatever?
So yeah, maybe that was. I don't remember, but I remember like in the cartoon, Ash was like fighting this Surskit, and like this Surskit is bodying everybody.
Is it really?
There's no way. Like logically, throughout all the Pokemon, there's no reason. It's all like it ice beams the ground, starts skiing around it, and like shooting ice beams everywhere. I'm like, what is happening?
It's this little Surskit.
Crazy. Yeah, dude. No, Surskit is pretty awesome.
I just love his design so dang much. He's got the little spindly legs. Masquerade's kind of whatever.
Yeah, I feel the same, honestly.
Surskit's where it's at.
Yeah, definitely the play.
All right, I know we're gonna have different opinions here.
No, I mean, okay, you just all right. Competitively, I'd say Breloom's probably S for A, easy.
Okay, we can agree on S tier. Breloom, that's fine.
It's nuts. It's honestly crazy.
It's so fun.
It's
such a good Pokemon.
I don't like it, but I mean, I understand. Like, and then design-wise, I mean, I think for the pre-evolution, it's good. It's cute.
Yeah,
I
do like the grumpy little mushroom. I can put him in either A or B.
Yeah, I'd say maybe B. A's it kind of.
Yeah, he's good. I hate this whole line.
I love the whole line. Are you kidding me? It's so good.
All right, where would you put Slack off?
I mean, just looks alone, I'd say easily B, and that's me like restraining myself. It is adorable.
I will give Slackoth B. Okay, Slackoth is the better one. If it were me, Vigoroth would go straight to F.
I'd say Vigoroth at least deserves C. No, E. Maybe E.
There is no E.
It's just a. Oh, there's no E. What is it? Oh,
it's CDF.
What's the D? I guess D.
We can put him in D.
That's not. I feel like it deserves way more than that. It's so cute. It's a little like cool sloth man.
And then where do you put this Pokemon that you relate the most with?
Yeah, no, honestly, my spirit Pokemon.
You can't say anything about Trico until you spell his name right, Moon.
Yeah, I would honestly say C. Honestly, C. I feel like it's me perfectly. Like the overall stat potential is phenomenal. Like
slap a Gastro Acid on this boy.
But then its ability just hinders it so hard.
Yeah.
And yep. Oh man.
I think Nincada's cute, but that's like all it has going for it.
Yeah. I feel the whole line is like. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I feel that Cicada for sure is C.
Yeah.
I feel like it's cool looking. I'd say same.
Probably just same. I think Shedinja maybe gets B though.
Yeah, I'd say B.
I think Shedinja's
like,
cool.
Yeah. Well, I like and the ability to even like competitively, if you didn't know what you were doing and just had this thing body you, it was so frustrating.
It's a bad time.
Why is this not working?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
Okay. I would also just kind of put these in D or F. I'm not a fan of the Whismur line.
I mean it's okay.
They're D.
Although sheer force on explodes.
Actually, I do like Loudred a little more.
Also okay. If anything, just for that one scene in Detective Pikachu,
sure.
Where the Loudreds are like beatboxing.
Yeah.
I like that quite a bit.
All right, we'll give that to you. You had your movie cameo. All Alright, Makuhita and Hariyama are shaped like
Okay.
friends.
I hated these guys when I first saw them. I'm like, they're so stupid. The guy has like 3 fingers, like so dumb. And then like when Oris came out, I started playing. I'm like, I love you. Like, it's just this is so. I don't know what grew on me. I've matured as a person. I don't know. But,
I think
yeah.
they're solid B tier.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Hariyama's fun just for being a sumo wrestler. Like, you know, just makes sense for a fighting type. Azuriel's trying his best.
Hey, I hate it.
Well, all right.
I hate it.
Oh yeah, there's an example of your baby Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's the only one.
I just like it greatly. Like,
Really?
get it out of here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just the
What-
design I think looks dumb.
what
It's
bugs me
pointless. Baby
about it-
Pokemon are stupid.
What bugs me about it is its normal type. Like
Oh, I
why?
didn't even know that.
Yeah,
get
it's
it outta
it's
here.
normal type,
Jeez.
whereas Meryl is water
No,
type.
man.
I'm putting it at C because it's at least cute.
Is it though?
Now, speaking of not cute, Nosepass.
No, it's adorable. You can, you know, that's so cool.
What is happening?
Look at him. He's just.
I'm
a
looking.
little-
His Gen 3 art is weird. You ever see that? Like
I don't
his
know.
first sprite is really unsettling. It's his whole like just front is nose. And they revised it heavily.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
They gave him a nose job.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And it just sucks because like for the longest time he didn't have any potential. He was just a crappy rock type that Roxanne used. Oh, his backdrop. did
His
break a
shiny's
little bit.
cool though.
Hold on, I gotta fix your backdrop a little
Cool.
bit. You're off green.
Oh no. No.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I like him though. He's pretty cool.
Did your lighting situation change?
No. Oh, wow, it's, like,
That doesn't work.
super fuzzy.
Yeah, it is. Hmm. I
You
don't
can
know.
change it to that Christmas background.
Yeah, that'll work. Or
Maybe
is that the
not.
only background?
Let me see.
I wonder. It'd be funny if there was like a green screen background.
Oh, maybe. There's a blur. Maybe that's play.
I mean, I think it would just be a more blurry green.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It doesn't really do much.
You could do this one.
Hey, you're in a Lola. All right.
I like it.
Let me turn off that filter then. So we can have... At least you have a green screen behind you, so that is better on your end.
Yeah.
Okay. Skitty and Delcatty. Eh.
I don't know, man. Skitty has to put up with a lot. I'd say. Yeah, though. I mean, I don't know. I feel like isn't there like a cat in every gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the crappier one for.
It really is. I mean, they're nice
So
looking.
sad.
I'll take these over freaking... I had a cat in my mind. I just lost it.
I don't know. I think this was the worst.
I don't know. Purloin and Liepard for me are kind of worse. Yeah, but
I think they look. I think they look better.
Liepard at least is good competitively.
Sure, sure.
Or Purloin and Perugly are definitely worse.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, I know, yeah, that is.
Well, so there's Purloin, but then there Glameow is the pre-evolution for
Yeah.
Perugly, and
Perugly.
I like Glameow. I think
Yeah,
I think it's
Glameow.
lovely.
Pretty cute.
Okay, Sableye.
I love Sableye.
I love Sableye.
Sableye so much.
He's a little
That is
toll.
So cool. Yeah, I think the design's super neat. Like it's really cool looking. And then like even just seeing it like in June, it's super creepy.
Yeah,
And like it's a megas so neat too. I know we're not doing megas.
It's
but,
Mega's
like,
fun.
Megas, it's really neat.
and
but
they
yeah.
gave him one of the best abilities in the game, so he wins.
Oh yeah.
Mawile.
I want to like Mawile,
Right?
but like I feel like it's just not. It's not there. Even like when they gave Mawile Omega, like it was neat, but it's
It
like
competitively kicked ass.
yeah.
But
No, I mean
it was
definitely.
more of a necessity at the time because
Yeah.
he was just she was just so strong. Even though the
Mawile
design
slaps. I
was,
mean, I don't know. I feel like it's okay.
I could put her into C out of respect.
No, I just want to trigger the chat. We're gonna put.
Okay.
I don't know. Mawile's alright. Mega Mawile, I would definitely rank higher, but regular,
Sure.
or standard Mawile. No.
Aeron is round.
Yep, automatically
He does his best.
A. I like how the shiny is just like isn't like just red eyes.
It has red eyes, which is fine.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'll take it. Lairon, like, he looks cool, but he's just like
Yeah, I don't
he's a
really
steely
like him
Rhyhorn.
much. Yeah.
Either C or D for me.
Iron Fairy. No, I mean typing is definitely good. I agree. Honestly, I don't know, man. I'd say C.
We can do that.
I don't like the design all that much.
And then Aggron's A.
So like
Like-
the only thing with Aggron is just like I don't know, man. It's just weak to a lot. Like fire just destroys it. Stupid
Oh,
hard,
he's
or-
piss poor in battle,
the
but
ty-
he looks
typing
cool.
sucks. He does look really cool.
He's
I
like one of the
agree.
coolest looking Pokemon in the whole generation.
That's
And
fair.
so that's the only thing that wins him points, and it's a lot of
That's
points.
Okay.
But we can probably stick him down to B.
No, I mean it's I could see it.
Meditite and Medicham. I think Meditite's
I-
cute.
I think Meditite's cute. I'd say Meditite probably uses C.
Yeah.
I mean it's not like that cute. I don't know what the hell they're thinking with this one though. Like
I mean, it's got genie
I'm not-
pants. That's like it.
yeah, I feel like they could have so many like cooler things with this, and they just no, they didn't. So all right, well,
I'm kind of feeling F on this one even.
I'm down with that. Get it out of here.
Electrike and Manectric. I feel like
Okay.
Electrike is D.
Yes, I'd even argue F, but D. Yeah, D solid. D's probably where it deserves. D for dog.
D for dog. Manectric is better.
So like the only, and it sounds so stupid. I just wish that its hair was slightly short. Just
Sure.
like a little bit, and it would go so much higher for me. But I mean, it's pretty solid, especially like playing through the game when you get it. Like you have that Pokemon for quite some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this next choice is really important for Atticus.
So I personally love these ones a lot.
I do too.
Like
I like them a lot.
My first shiny ever was a puzzle.
Really.
My first shiny I've ever caught. Yeah, it was doing the horde ones.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
I eventually caught one. I think they're super cute. I like them a lot. I mean, they suck fighting, right? Like, I don't think they're that good.
Right.
But, like, they're adorable.
But
super
I
cute.
think it was a super fun concept because each
Sure.
generation has a Pikachu clone, right?
Yeah.
And so the one they went
They're,
for
like,
the
super
introduction,
corny.
the one they chose for an introduction to double battle is why don't we just take two Pokemon and make them both clones? Like I
Sure.
thought that was
Yeah,
really, I thought that was a fun idea.
I would say probably solid. I mean, we could do A. Either one's fine, but, like, I would say no lower than B for sure.
Yeah. I can do B. They fit in B because we like them.
Both F moons.
And freaking Volbeat and Illumise.
Get him out. No, hey, okay, wait. Tail Glow.
Tail
That's
Glow.
the only, yeah.
That's
alright,
the only.
fair.
Well, Volbeat. Okay, so here's the thing. Volbeat is the only Pokemon with Tail Glow, or the only
Okay, then-
thing with Tail Glow there.
Sure.
Illumise is worthless.
I hate him so much.
I do too. Okay, Roselia until Gen 4 was garbage.
yeah, I agree. So I mean, so how do we base that? Do we just base it on like purely this Pokemon? So I mean, I guess that would make sense, right?
I could put him in D. Like I like the look of Roselia, but like
I think you're right.
that's fine. Swallow and Gulpin are friends. I
like,
really like them.
I hated them so much until the those Pokemon cards came out.
Yeah.
You remember the one where it has like the little like the dude who's sitting there has like the little spoon and his like upper lip and he's balancing it, and then the kid's doing the same at the dinner table. Oh man, it's so adorable.
Have not seen the Pokemon card you're talking about,
No,
but
it's so cute.
I can imagine what it is with these mouths going on.
Yeah, dude.
I think I could put them in like B or C.
Okay. I'd say. I don't know, man. I want to say B, but I feel in my heart like it's C.
No, if you're feeling B,
They're just,
I like them.
They're so round and they're
so
cute.
round.
I mean, like, aren't they like hella toxic though? Like,
And Swalot has whiskers. I mean,
yeah.
this was the introduction of the moves like Spit Up and Swallow.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Made for Swalot and Pelipper. So, all right, Carvana, Sharpedo.
So like, this confuses me so much, and I'm wondering if there was like, you know how in some of the I think it was Gen 2, man, what was it? It was artillery and
Remoraid.
Yeah, and how like Remoraid was supposed to be like a gun, and artillery was supposed to be like a kind of a tank kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that makes sense, right? I mean, but separately, you're like, why the hell does this fish turn into an octopus? Like, why the heck does this weird piranha turn into a shark? Like, I just.
I that makes more thematic sense to me because like two teethy fish.
I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't feeling.
Sure. No, there are a lot of elements that are lost between the two. The only thing they share is their star shape.
Yeah.
That's it. Although
I
as a concept by itself, Sharpedo is awesome.
Sharpedo's amazing.
I think it's really cool.
Pokemon. I think it's super neat. And then like even just competitively with Speed Boost.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so
super
dumb.
Fun. Carvana C, Sharpedo A.
I'd say C or D, but I mean either one's fine.
I like me some Whalmer.
Whalmer is round.
It's a stupid way of categorizing things, but I just really like them. And he goes on to beaches and bounces around and plays with kids. Like,
it's so cute.
He's just there to be happy.
Well, Lord and Skitty are best friends, so it's like
best friends. Numel and Camerupt.
I don't like it.
I don't hate them.
It's not a bad design. I'm just not I don't know. It doesn't seem cool to me, I guess.
For the longest time, I said his name Camerupt. And then someone said Camerupt, and I was like, oh. Torkoal.
I love Torkoal.
I don't know if the anime made me like him or hate him more.
I don't remember seeing him in the anime. But
May had one.
Oh, okay.
Torkoal's fun.
I'd say Torkoal easily C. I mean, you could put B, I guess, but I mean, like, Torkoal's just he's a cool dude. That's about it.
Numel literally round goes in. It's stupid.
It's not round. It's yeah. I mean, it's round, I suppose, but it's not good.
Now for the Pokemon with the name that's most fun to say. Spoink.
Oh, Spoink.
I think either B or A tier for me.
It's cute. So I used to like, oh, that's a super cute Pokemon. And you read its Pokedex, and you're like, oh,
it needs to keep moving.
Or it dies. And oh, shoot, dude. Like, yikes. I'm not a fan of Grumpig, though.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cute, and then it was like...
Yeah, like, how did this turn into this?
Yeah.
I really don't like Grumpig. Spinda's...
Spinda.
Man,
so, like, okay.
I have bad flashbacks.
I would say I'd put Spinda at least in C, mainly because like I love what they did design-wise with the different like stuff and like
the IVs determine the spots,
like the shape of it and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not good.
No.
But
and going through Route 114 was hell.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It would just teeter dance on you, and you just have to deal with it.
I love teeter dance.
Okay, have you played the new Pokemon Snap?
So, not very much.
Okay. If you get to the desert level and you experience Trapinches, they go ek, 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 and they're the best.
And it's round.
It's round! Look at him. Vibrava, not so much. He's still cool, but not so much.
Yeah, I wish it was better.
If So these are based off mayflies. So it makes
Okay,
sense,
okay,
like,
yeah, yeah.
because larvae for mayflies are antlions.
Yeah, yeah, which are some
And
of the coolest insects.
yeah, super cool. But it's like this is the antlion is the beginning stage of just a
Yeah,
pest, which sucks. And then they said, hey, we're gonna turn the pest into what should have been a bug dragon, but whatever.
and so neat. I
But
love the design too, like of the I think its eyes are my
yeah, it's
how
goggles,
it's actually like these the goggles. Like, oh, it's so neat. Like where
and it
it's
lives
at,
in
like
the
the
desert.
desert. Yeah, I'm like that's the coolest
It's
thing ever.
it's really good.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
noticing a
excited.
color thing going on up here. All the green Pokemon in this gen are really good.
The
Actually,
green around,
you know,
dude,
looking at what we
and
have
the
left,
bug. Oof.
looking at what we have left, the green is pretty good.
Yeah,
I really like Cacnea.
I love the way it
I
looks.
think
It
he's
is
cute.
so cute. And then it evolves, and you're like, oh my sweet dude.
Nope.
Have you read the Pokédex for it?
Yeah, it just follows people until they
Yeah,
die.
it travels in groups, and they'll just follow you until their prey like passes out or like becomes exhausted,
Yeah,
and then that's when they attack. And it's like,
it's messed up.
oh gosh, man,
It's messed up. Swablu and Altaria are lovely.
they're pretty good. I mean, like they're not my favorite, but like they're good.
I think Swablu is higher than Altaria for me.
Yeah, I'd say I could.
Just because you can have an Altaria hanging out in your head, it makes a little
Too
warm
much
nest.
fluff. That was my
So much
thing.
fluff.
Like so much.
I wish the Mega for Altaria was better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was better in singles than doubles. But Zangoose and Seviper.
Zangoose. I really like the way Zangoose looked. It just didn't have that good of a set.
No, it had Slash.
Yeah, that was it. That was the entire identity of this Pokemon. I was like,
You
alright,
get
cool.
and see Zangoose because you look cool.
Yeah.
Seviper, you're D tier.
I would say D or F, honestly.
I can put an
It
F,
could have
yeah.
been neat. It could have been cool. It just wasn't. Like
Mhm.
I feel it's one of the more forgettable Pokemon easily.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing you remember about it is Jesse had one. Like it. Lunatone and Solrock.
This is one of those ones where like I feel it was a neat idea, and then they fired the person who had the idea, and so they're like, "Oh, okay, this cool thing. Okay, cool, do it." And they're like, "Okay, well, what's the story about him? I don't know. What do they do? I don't know." And it's like, "Oh, cool."
I like Lunatone more than Solrock.
Yeah,
I like
agree.
Lunatone's easier to look at.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Maybe even F tier for that one, and just put Lunatone in D tier.
Sure.
Okay, Barboach and Whiskash.
I love the name Barbroach so much,
It's fun.
but like, I don't know. I would say
I like the tube fish. He's just a
Yeah.
tube.
I just. And then Whiscash,
I like
he's just
Whiskash.
happy.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's having a good time.
And I played the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Mm.
And he's like one of the main characters at the waterfall that you got to talk to all the time. And he's a good guy. And he's based off of what is it? There's a Japanese legend about these fish, where it's like there's a catfish that creates earthquakes. Is the whole thing with him.
Oh, cool.
I've received 100 messages. Anything S tier, and this is glitter. Anything but S tier. Who are you talking about, Moon? I don't know. Oh, for for Corphish and Crawdont. I feel like I have a
Oh, those
moral
are- they're S
obligation.
They're easily S tier.
Yeah, let's do it. Maybe Corphish just A tier.
No. I mean, okay, sure. Maybe, we can do A.
I do like the fact that he has no arms. He's just
I
claw.
love it. It's just these little nubs. It's just like super adorable. And then freaking Crawdont. Oh,
Listen,
Crawdon's so good.
Crawdont saved my life once, and I can't ever live it down.
And then, isn't the let me see, shiny? I feel like shiny Crawdon's like super cool looking. I can't remember, but like I'm pretty sure it's pretty neat. No, it sucks. But
Isn't shiny Corphish like green?
So shiny Crawdon literally like the little crest is like pink, it's orange, and it has like a gold.
Oh,
like, it
that
has a
does
yellow
suck.
Star, but it's like
That does suck.
it's not good. It's not good, but I love it.
Baltoy and Claydol. I don't like them.
I get him out of
The only thing I'm gonna put Claydol in D, just because, or sorry, Baltoy in D, because if you run into it in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, in the underground, it's just spinning, it's just vibing,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and he's
Okay.
fun. Claydol though is out of here. Okay, Lileep and Credilli. If you asked
So-
me 10 years ago, I would have said these Pokemon suck.
Yeah, I
But-
agree. But
But then they got their hidden abilities.
and then they became insane.
They became really fun. I feel like they're C tier.
I'd say, oh yeah, Sinnoh he's pretty solid.
Okay. Anorith is cute.
It is cute, but that's it.
It's like it's like I'm showing you my ugly baby. It is cute.
It's fun looking.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
But Armaldo needs to get out of here.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
Okay, Phoebus.
You know where to put them. You know where to put those.
I know where to put
Just
Phoebus.
place them where they belong. In S tier.
Both of them?
Both of them in S tier.
Well, Milotic for sure. Phoebus I feel feels more like a B tier.
No, I don't know. The reason why I like Feebas is because like the whole process of originally evolving them, right?
Sure.
How it's like the ugliest Pokemon. Everyone's oh man, you suck or whatever. And then with the amount of like love and like all this stuff going in, like then it evolves. I'm like, that's so wholesome and awesome.
But do you also remember the original method of catching them?
Oh, what was it? It was
There were 6 tiles,
yeah.
and it would be at a random one each day.
It's the best Pokemon.
I'm gonna put him. I can't put him on the same level as Milotic. He's going in A tier.
That's the same. It's so beautiful. And its shiny's purple. Come on. It's a fish jinx.
Water tiles moon. There were only a certain amount of water tiles that you could fish, Feebas from.
Milotic is so good. Honestly,
Milotic is very fun.
Milotic is very. It's a hard tie-up between my favorite Pokemon, between Milotic and Snorlax.
Mm.
And like, I love Milotic.
It's got a
so much.
fantastic shiny.
Oh yeah, so good shiny.
So good.
Even the normal form's amazing. It's like moveset's fantastic. Competitive ability is amazing.
Competitive is so fun.
Such a good.
All right, let's talk
Your
about
favorite Pokemon ever.
let's talk about Mr. Tits over here.
Love it.
I do love how it changes forms.
What's
All of
the
its
taste for
all of its
cat
forms
pocket?
wet. All of its forms are fun. I just wish it like alternated between those rather than going
Sure,
back to its
sure.
normal form, because its normal form is kind of whatever for me.
I agree. I think there's oh my gosh, that cherry Pokemon. The one that has like it's like a cherry.
Cherubi,
and then,
Cherim.
like, yeah. So it was really cool, you know, they had the weather stuff. I think it would have been really neat, like, if they had, like, I don't know, if it used different abilities and it changed its, that would be, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, competitively, how neat that would be?
It would be
Like,
nice.
oh man, here's a water move, now I'm water type, and here's fire, like, it'd be so cool, but...
The only Pokemon who has a form changing ability that I appreciate is Aegislash.
Yeah, sure.
All the other ones are just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I like the Hail one the most.
Yes, it's pretty
I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
I would put him in B tier. I think-
wouldn't put it in B.
You-
I would say they all go in F, that could go in D.
Whoa.
I don't know. They're not good.
No, they're not
barely-
good.
But they're barely even like neat looking.
I
don't know.
maybe I'd put Hail there, and then these ones in D, and then regular cast form in F.
Sure.
I just think the Hail one's so fun. It's all swirly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Kecleon. Now, what did they do to my boy?
So like, what was it? He has the newer ones. He has Protean, doesn't he? I feel like he does.
I think you can get Protean, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. I don't know, man. Like, it's okay.
When they first showed him in the anime, and then they moved this over to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well, there is a green one, and there is a purple one. Why is his
yeah, I
shiny
remember that.
not a purple one?
Well, you also
dumb.
have, what is it, the pink Butterfree, and
Yeah,
you have the
yeah, like-
what was it? the crystal onyx.
They do this to themselves.
I know, dude. I know.
He's a chameleon.
I would say C. C for
Yeah.
chameleon.
We're nailing it.
Love it.
I think Shepherd's cute.
I think Shepherd's. I would say probably C. Like it's not.
Yeah, I can live with that.
The best. I love.
I think Bayonet
the
has
mega
some
form.
fun lore.
Yeah, Bandit's super cool. The mega form of it.
The mega form
Super
looks
neat.
really cool.
Like,
I can even put him in A tier,
Not a
honestly.
good mega, not at all. But like, it looks cool.
I love Duskull.
I think that's cool.
I love this man's vibe.
I would say that whole. Oh, I guess to get another one till next gen. But Dusclops I think would be really cool. What does it have? What was it? Oh my god.
You just left an Eviolite on it.
Once it gets to the next gen, yeah, Eviolite.
Yeah. I don't like Dusclops as much as I like Duskull, but I think it's still a fun design.
I agree.
Bulky Ghost, I think, is a cool aspect.
I agree.
I love Tropius. I love this boy.
Tropius is really neat.
He's such a cool Pokemon.
Goatee. That's probably my favorite thing about it.
I tried building a competitive one because I forget what hidden ability he got, but it was like decent. Oh, it was Harvest. You got Harvest for an ability.
Google automatically knows like
you're on a Pokemon spree.
Yeah, that's like TR Tropius. Yeah. The shiny sucks.
Is it brown?
It's just like it's like the baby poop brown.
Ugh.
And then like a lighter green.
I'm really sad. I'm really sad that Breloom
really
got a crappy shiny too.
I also like how it gets fly. That's like one of the cooler things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like quite a bit.
It's a whole Brontosaurus with wings. Like
and banana goatee.
Banana goatee. Okay, I freaking love Chimecho too.
I can't remember. There was something cool about it. I think it was the Pokedex entry or something. How like
it ate so many fruits that it started growing them off its neck.
Yeah, it's like the coolest thing.
Mm-hmm. And children can eat them.
Yep. It's just a good boy. Get it out of here. What are you doing, right? That's not.
No, I love him so much.
Why?
Oh, because he's a wind chime.
Okay.
We'll put him in C tier. We'll meet in the middle.
No, I mean, alright, it is super cute, but like, I guess I put Plusle and I mean, I guess you could put him in A. It is pretty cute.
I'll put him in B.
Okay.
Absol, the Edgelord.
I wanted Absol to be so cool because it was.
I even wanted his Mega to be good.
They gave him they just turned him into Sephiroth, and that was like all that really happened.
But he just sucks.
Thanks for the angel wings, I guess, and more Garbo. What? I think he got like super luck or something. Or
yeah.
I
think he's C tier just because like.
Yeah, he still looks cool.
You want the best for him.
Yeah.
Why not's cute.
I love Why Not so much.
Why not's fun.
The trolliest little thing.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I hate baby Pokemon.
Yeah. My special boy. My special Snowrunt boy.
The whole line's really cool. Like, it goes from like, oh, it's pretty cute to like horrifying.
2/3 of the line is cool.
Yeah. I honestly, I really like Laylee. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
do you?
Laylee's probably one of my favorites.
Well, let's figure out Snowrunt first.
Okay.
Because
I don't know. I don't have a personal attachment to Snowrunt, so I'm kind of indifferent. The design's really neat. I love how like it just shivers.
I just love how I love how they bring good luck to you in the winter. They're fun.
Sure, and then you have its evolutionary line, which is the one. So like I like that thing for Laylee quite a bit just because it looks horrifying. It reminds me of like the what is it, Kaku demons from like Doom 2.
Oh, okay.
It just like, floating little orbs. But also like the Pokédex entry is super horrifying. How like it'll freeze its like prey solid.
But yeah.
And eat them alive. It's just like
that's the worst.
Like it's pretty horrifying. Also the shiny, I think it's just red eyes, right? I think it's.
I think it's just white with red eyes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty intimidating.
Also, the mega for it, I think the
It's-
Pokedex entry, like, it breaks its jaw,
Yeah,
and then like
it's
becomes,
messed
oh,
up.
Man, it's pretty crazy.
It's like one of the craziest Pokemon they've created for sure. I can put him in B tier.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the roundest boy. It is the universal friend. Makes you happy every
S-tier.
time you see it.
Easy.
S tier.
What's that GIF I sent you? The one that had that music and it just had this feel like just spinning around.
Here comes the boy.
Oh man, that was like the coolest thing. I was like, this is so adorable.
Celio. Okay, so Celio is a good evolution for Spheal. I mean, he's not Spheal level, but he's a good evolution for Spheal.
I'd say, yeah, I think B's.
Walreign's an Uggo.
Gotta get that out. Freaking.
Walreign's just. I would actually put him in F tier. You failed as an evolution, Walreign. I was expecting a cute mustache boy.
Walreign A tier. Moon. You type things sometimes, and I'm like, Now I understand why you're bad at Halo.
Oh no. What does that have to do with anything?
I just wanted to get that in there. Like, I was gonna force it somehow. I was gonna find a way.
Moon's talking about what he ate today. Guess that's why he's bad at Halo. I like Clamplor more than anything it evolves into.
Okay, this is another one where the whole line is just like they asked like 3 random interns and are like, and so
I just like how Clamplor's a little sleepy baby. Like, don't disturb.
I mean, sure. Okay, Clampro, I think between like the rest of them are probably the best. But the other ones are so.
Huntail and Gorbis are worthless.
Get them out of here.
Although Gorbis is actually terrifying.
Oh, so what's the deal with Gorbis?
It injects poison into its prey with that little tiny mouth, and then sucks out the juices.
I love it.
Okay, Relicanth is cool.
So I like the Pokedex because it's supposed to be like it's like ancient, isn't it? Like
it's based on a coelacanth, which are the oldest living, like the least unchanged animals on Earth.
Also, it might be a hot take, but I love the color and like shape of this Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like I know it's just brown, but like it looks like plate. You know, it looks like really. I like it quite a bit.
You can tell how it would feel if you like knocked on its body.
Yeah, like
you get a thud.
It's a well-designed Pokemon.
Yeah, it was B tier. And in the original Ruby Sapphire games, finding one was super hard. And it was one of the ways that it was a Pokemon that you had to catch in order to unlock the Regis. So finding a Relicanth in the first place was kind of a trophy in and of itself. It was cool. Love Disc.
Just fish him out, give me your shiny scale, throw it in
That's exactly what it was.
Throw it into the ocean.
That's exactly what it was. The only thing that's saving grace for me is like when they pair up, they fly. I think that's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I also like in any of the depictions of them, there's always like schools of them, so it looks super cool with all the hearts and stuff. Like
yeah, like
it's really neat.
It's a really marketable Pokemon. I think it's fun in that aspect. I can kind of put him in C tier.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Bagon, Shelgon, Solomons. I think they're really fun.
Yeah. I'd say this suffers from the same situation though, where like the middle tier is kind of lost. And I kind of like the idea of this particular one though, because it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like the bug situation. Right?
It's a dragon cocoon.
In the cocoon, yeah, and then it comes out and it's like salamence and stuff. Yeah, I like it.
I would put Bagon up there even.
Yeah,
Shelgon, maybe B.
Yeah, okay.
And then like Solomon's S tier.
Yes, even
Such a fun dragon.
Alone, yeah, it's crazy.
All right, time for my boys. Beldum.
Beldum is. I love Beldum.
You like Beldum? I was even gonna put him down in D tier because he sucks to catch.
Really? No, he does have to catch. Also, the shinies. This is another one that has like, one of the most questionably the best shiny in the game. Like it's so cool.
I'd probably put Beldum in A tier and then Metang and Metagross in S tier.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're so fun.
They're really cool.
I just like how the Pokemon is just more Beldums. That's the whole thing with it. It's like A Metang is just 2 Beldums, and a Metagross
yeah.
is just 4 Beldums.
They're really cool.
Very
And the
fun.
shinies, that was the gold X and like the steel.
They
body,
super
like,
nailed it.
It was really good. Really
Of
good.
the 3 Reggies, which one's your favorite?
I really like Reggie's.
Same.
Like,
Same.
It looks really neat. It's, you know.
It looks like something out of Evangelion. Like,
yeah.
This is a bad robot.
Really... Also, too, like when it has like the whole everything, you know, has to have like the robot aesthetic to it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel it's really neat. I feel the other one's kind of meh. I mean, the Rock's probably my second favorite.
Really, I was gonna say Regice is my second.
So Regice is cool. I think just I don't know. It's not like I'm not horribly opinionated on it.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I think definitely Steel. Right.
I think they definitely go in C-type because the whole concept around the Reggies is so fun.
Yeah, I think it's really neat.
You had to look up online how to read Braille.
Yeah,
in order to get them in the first place.
I feel, and like I don't want to turn this into like a Game Freak or anything, but like when Game Freak wants to do something cool, they nail it, like all the time.
Yeah.
But you could almost tell when they're really trying and that's literally where I'll leave it. I'm not gonna go into further detail, but
sure. All right, time for my actual some of my favorite Pokemon. Latios and Latias are gems.
They're really good. I would say, yeah, I'd almost put Latios or Latias
in A tier because it doesn't get.
No, I mean, because like, what was it like? I feel like okay, I have to describe this correctly, or it's gonna sound super weird. So like, okay, you know, in the movie, right?
I watched the movie.
Okay, and it almost seemed like Latias had a thing for Ash or whatever.
Sure, they ended this movie with her kissing him. Yep.
I thought it was interesting because they kind of like, I don't know, it was almost like the Pokemon could like, these are really on a different level than like a regular Pokemon, right? They're like, you know, they could exist as any form or whatever they wanted to do.
Sure.
And I thought that was kind of neat. That's okay how that would like, you know, since they can do that, that'd be okay. They could, you know, pretty much, you know, experience life differently than any other Pokemon. And I thought that was kind of neat to see that difference. And like,
but also, it's weird that he's kissing, that she's kissing 10-year-olds.
It was odd, but but the idea of how like, you know, they can experience it separate from other Pokemon. You know, the world in general, because they want just to be a human and walk around, they could just be a human and walk around, and their life would be significantly different if they were a Pokemon, you know, flying around. So that was kind of cool to see how, like, you know, they could live life like that. And I guess the same thing you said for like a Ditto or something, right? But I don't know. It was interesting doing. I'm like, oh, it's really cool.
So tell me why these next 4 Pokemon don't all belong in S tier.
Because they killed the meta, and they all deserve to be an F tier. No, they were really good. Okay, my only excuse, before we go competitively.
Yeah.
Design, amazing.
So good.
Super good design. Color, fantastic. I love it so much. And I love the lore, how they're both just 2 dumb Pokemon that just want to fight each other.
And just needed an angry parent to come out and intervene.
Just slap us, stop it. And then they're like, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, no, like... But okay, so competitively, right? Like, if you haven't played the game competitively in ORAS freaking VGC, it was like, if you didn't have one of the 2, you lose.
Yeah, VGC 2016 was it 2016 or 2017? I think it was 2016.
I don't remember. But it was so stale, and that's like... Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I really enjoyed when you're able to do fun things. And there's always going to be a meta, regardless of what you do, right? Like, there's always going to be something that works the best.
But legendary metas are the worst.
Yeah, but I feel like in 15 and stuff, we were able to do, like, really fun, neat... That it would still work. It wouldn't be the most competitive, but, like, you know, it'd work 8 times out of 10.
Yeah, you just had to have a counter for Landorus every single time.
Every time. But yeah, I don't know. That's my only complaint was they made the meta stale, but there was a reason they were in the meta, because they were good.
Because their origin forms were nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely would say probably S.
I guess we'll put him in S.
I like Kyogre more though, honestly.
I do like Kyogre more.
Okay, get that one down there. Put him in there.
Okay, we'll put Groudon down there. That's fine. We can live with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all good.
I love how we don't even discuss what happened to Jirachi. Just go to your
It's
place, king.
Jirachi. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, okay. As an aside, the movie sucked, but it's still Jirachi.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Okay.
Oh,
These forms of Deoxys definitely all have their own place. I feel like the
so,
defense
okay,
form is the lowest.
I actually think the defense form is my favorite.
Yeah,
Okay, no, just the way it's designed. Like, the rest of
sure.
them look. I mean, the rest very clearly depict like, okay, you have speed, you have defense, power, I guess, and in the regular form. But like, I don't know. For me, defense just looks cool, grounded, and just like,
I mean, they're all good. I'm not
oh,
saying.
this is the most round out of all of them.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not
So
saying like it's D tier because I like them all.
sure. Yeah, I also feel that like I don't know. I feel Deoxys, and I'm not horribly knowledgeable with all of Deoxys, but it just seems kind of meh. Like he's like, oh, he's from outer space. Cool.
Yeah, that's enough said.
Yeah.
I do remember when Speed Form came out. I was super stoked because I really like the Speed Form design.
Sure.
It's really fun.
Good boy. I mean, yeah, Deoxys is cool. I like defense. Probably defense is my favorite. I'd say what A across the board.
Yeah, honestly, I
would say
would do that.
I'd even almost say speed would probably be S. Just competitive alone.
The which one?
Speed. I feel. Speed
I'd be down with that. I love those doodle
Yeah.
arms. They're so fun. Nice.
All right, we did it.
We did it. We're geniuses.
All right, let's revisit S real quick. Let's see if we still feel the same way. We'll go down the line.
Yeah. So,
All right,
yep. They're all fantastic.
every single one.
Every
Love
single
S.
one. A
Although
tier.
we could move Ludicolo back to S if we really want to. I mean,
You know, I'll give him that because every time he comes out in the field, he dances.
he's so good. I love Ludicolo, and even like in the Pokédex, it's just like he's just a happy dude.
Yeah.
Like, just wants to jam.
He has
out.
a whole song dedicated to him in Oris that I have in the soundtrack. I don't know where it is in the game, but I'll have to send you a link
sure.
sometime. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah.
A is good. These
A is good.
all these Fs belong here.
Every single one.
Every single one. Wonderful. Gonna save this really quick.
Yeah, I feel that's good. I don't think
we did any wrong today.
yeah, everything was perfect. 100% accurate.
And 3.
We did Gen. That's the thing too. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to experience Gen 3 through like the original games because I played it through Oris. That was my first time playing. And I don't know, I feel like I probably just missed something. Because I don't know, Oris for me really put that weird, like, we're in an alternate dimension.
No, they really
like,
expounded the lore in Oris extremely well.
I don't know, I really feel my monkey brain would have been easier if it was just like, no, here you go. I'm like, okay.
I highly recommend going back and playing Emerald. The games are extremely replayable. They are very good.
I might have to. I think Crescent, I went through all her old, like, we had like this like bin of retro games.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until recently that I found that like Crescent has like a bunch of like old like Game Boy and Super or Game Boy Advance games and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo. So we have like what was it? All the original Pokemon. I want to say I'll have to take a look, but I never know for sure she has Sapphire.
I mean, if you play Emerald or Sapphire, it's the only thing with Emerald is that it's more slightly focused on Rayquaza, just super slightly,
Sure.
but it's kind of whatever. All right, Gen 4, the time that Pokemon made it to the internet.
I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna be like my nostalgia glasses are off for this gen. Like
this seemed to be a gen where
cold fact.
Yeah, this seemed to be a gen where like people either hopped into Pokemon or took a break from Pokemon. There's it's hard to find it in between.
Yeah, I actually slept on so I jumped on this gen like from I skipped Gen 3 And then I got in the tail end of this one, but I powered through it. I didn't care what was going on. I was like, whatever. Pokemon game.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I went back, and now we're playing it now and stuff. But that I really appreciated it. At the time, I'm like, whatever. Fire Monkey, cool. That's about it. So I'm not really attached to any of these guys.
Something that stood out to me about this gen, if you kind of blur your eyes, look how much blue and purple there is in this gen.
That's true.
There's just so much blue and purple.
Good amount of pink too.
Yeah. It's just a weird palette. Which I guess makes sense for like time and space. All right.
Oh sure.
These starters are not my favorite.
They're not my favorite. I agree. I feel like
I think Piplup's the best one.
Starter wise, yeah.
Like aesthetically, it's the cutest.
So
I always started with Turtwig, but
I feel the only reason why Piplup is probably higher for me is because like I remember in the anime it's super cute.
Yeah.
And like it's just sassy, and I'm like, okay, I feel it.
I put Piplup probably S tier. I think it's friend enough.
Sure. Yeah, you meet the criteria.
Here's the thing about this. Like, if this is where we are with putting something at S tier, we're gonna have a hard time with this gen because, like,
yeah,
I guess it's S tier.
I guess.
Because this gen.
There's some in here that are for sure S.
Yeah.
Like,
but so many of these are like season Ds for me.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. It's gonna be a very bleak list.
Yeah, and this is where we're gonna get canceled 100%.
Yeah.
Grodel's a D.
That whole line, throw it down, dude.
I think Torterra's a B.
I think the only reason why I like Torterra as much as I do is in Detective Pikachu they have those those huge Torterras, like humongous ones.
Yeah, he's World Turtle as a Pokemon. I think it's fun.
I think it's neat. I like this.
Chimchar can either one of these.
I'd say if you put him, it has to be the same as Phil.
Same as Turtwig. Okay.
Yeah.
Monferno. I like Monferno as a design. Like I don't know. I think
okay.
I think it's cute.
Once again, the middle designs for me.
Yeah, and then Infernape is up there with Torterra. Maybe even a little higher, honestly.
I'd say A, just competitively.
Competitively, he's.
Yeah.
He established the mixed attacker role. Like Blaziken adopted it later on, but Infernape got it first.
You merely adopted the role.
Prinplup is down here with all these guys.
I don't like it.
I think Empoleon's pretty cool.
I liked Empoleon, and then I realized that like its little jawline thing. I don't know, man. The design really messed me up. I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat. I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on with your
I think it has a lot of missed potential because its moveset does not match its stats.
Sure.
It's got a good attack, special attack stat, but it has all attacking moves. It's just sad.
That jaw thing really like it's like its beak, and it's also the crown. I'm like, I don't know.
Its beak. It looks like his beak blew up on his face.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Man, this is rough.
It's pretty...
Starly.
I'd say, I don't know, man. Once again, I'd say throw that thing in freaking maybe C. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I like him more than Spearow.
Yeah, me too.
And Staravia, kind of the same.
I'd even say D, but then put like Staraptor at like C.
Yeah, I can live with that. That's fine.
But once again, my middle evolution thing, that's kind of... So, okay. Bidoof, I feel, has to at least, a very minimum BB.
Yeah.
For Bidoof.
For the meme.
But,
like,
he's... Alright, Carson doesn't get a say in this. She's not part of any of that.
Wait, what?
She said F. She said F.
She said F.
She's wrong.
He's got to be up there somewhere. B-Barrel can be an F. B-Barrel's worthless.
Yeah. Well, also, Bidoof also is like the OG HM slave.
Right. Like B-Barrel too, but I just hate this beaver.
Bidoof's more memeable for sure.
And Bidoof was B-Barrel was the first Pokemon besides Girafarig. Like, I don't know, for me, normal and psychic are like two paradigms of each other. Like, you have a normal person and a psychic person, which is complete opposites. Normal water What is that? It's the most garbage thing ever.
When you say that, I feel like when I hear normal water, I just feel lukewarm,
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Just,
Like
it's
kind of
unpleasant.
moist feeling. Yeah, it's just not good.
All right, Cricketune, Cricketot. I think
Okay.
Cricketot's kind of cute.
It's cute. I'd say easy.
Which one?
Cricketot.
Yeah.
And then Cricketune.
You're just cutting out a little bit, so I'm asking because
Okay,
you
good.
get a little quiet.
Cricketot, I think, would be probably C. The design's good. I feel like the meme of Cricketune in general, what the hell is the voice it makes? It's like, yeah, it's just so stupid, but it's so good.
It's so good. I also just like little Cricketot's little vest. He looks like a
Yeah.
little concert boy. Fun.
Yeah. These are another one of the lines that I feel was better. They're not bad. I don't know, man.
Luxray should have got a mega.
Luxray deserved one more than freaking what's his face.
Solomon's.
No, I mean I feel Solomon's. What's it? The dog with the long hair that I hate. We just talked about it.
Manectric.
Manectric.
Yeah, I agree. If any of those should have got a mega, it was Luxray.
Yeah.
Shinx is adorable. I really like Shinx.
Yeah, Shinx. But everything else is like. Meh.
Luxio's kind of whatever.
Yeah,
I think Luxray is cool too.
Sure. I can see it.
But Luxio's, yeah, down there. Okay, Badoo is a friend.
Badoo. Yeah, I'd say
The tiny boy. Rose Raid is S tier.
I'd say S tier.
So
The
good.
design's super cool. I love the design. It's really neat.
Really fun. Just fun to play.
Yeah.
Granados and
I don't
Rampardos.
care for any of these.
I like Granados more than Rampardos. Because
I do
Granados
like
is at least
how-
an angry boy.
Yeah, well, I like how in the dex, I think it specifies how like its brain is super small, specifically to just make room for all the bone. 'Cause
Yeah.
it uses its head, and, like that's kind of dumb. You're just
Like,
really dumb.
I just like
but-
Granados and Shieldon because they're children, but Rampardos and Bastiodon are just so bad.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about Bastiodon is how they use him for set pieces. In Pokemon Battle Revolution,
Oh.
there was like a whole building that looked like a Bastiodon face. It was really cool.
That's kind of.
That's it. End of thought. Burmy.
Alright, dude. Burmy. I just love in the show. Burmy! He just like shouts its name. Notice me! It's like, I guess. Dude, yeah, no, get it out of here. Yeah, all
It
of it.
sucked.
Get it all
Motham's
there.
fine.
Motham's okay.
We're okay with Motham. Bees!
Bees, dude. Alright. And then Vespiquen, I'd say easily S.
Yeah, you like Vespiquen?
I like this. I love the design a lot. I love the attack order move. It's
Attack
super
order and
cool.
defend order is cool.
Super neat. Also, I love how like what is it? I think is it 10%? I forgot what the percentage is to get like a female cone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Hello.
super low. I know like I think it was I think a shiny Vespiquen is like the rarest shiny you could possibly get, if I remember correctly. Because like you already have
Oh,
the
man.
percent chance to get a shiny Combi.
Right.
But then you also have to roll the dice again
I
to
should
get
probably...
a female.
Okay, good. Nobody's talking about us in Discord. Alright. I was making sure I wasn't being bad mouth behind my back. Okay, Pachirisu is not my favorite Pikachu clone.
I agree, but
It is a world champion.
it is a world champion. That was probably the coolest thing, honestly.
One of the best things
Like,
to ever happen in Pokemon.
Not knowing about that dude's team at all, and you just watch like, okay, Pachirisu, you're like, you see him in the lineup, you're like, why the hell is it just a
There's a
Pachirisu?
baby amongst his team.
Yeah. And then it's just like, oh, Draco Meteor, and it's just like, meh. You're just like, what the heck? Like,
There's an illustration. I don't know if it was recently or like a couple years ago, but it was like the opponent's team's Pokemon like looking at the Pachirisu and like not knowing what they're comprehending, and then it shows the other guy's Garchomp, or was it Solomon's?
It was a Garchomp.
It was a Garchomp looking over at Patrice, was like, "What is this kid doing?" And then Patrice
Yeah.
just sitting there like nibbling on its citrus berry.
The little berry, yeah. I imagine
It's
seeing that
so
one.
good.
It's like, what the?
it's like, it just
Yeah,
happened to be
dude.
there. Weasel's cute.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's like a C
That's a-
tier.
that's okay. Yeah. I'd
Also
say-
sucks.
yeah, get out of here.
I don't like it's like fat, fat back.
Oh, dude.
I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Back out of here.
Like this one's got a little collar and it's fun, but this one's just
I
like,
think-
"Bleh."
It's supposed to be like a vest or like one of the little floaty things.
It's a floaty
I
thing.
mean-
Yeah, that's all it's ever been, but it just looks bad.
I mean, you're not. Yeah, you're not wrong. It technically is. It's part of its body. So yeah.
All right, Cherubi is
I mean,
cute.
it's cute. I don't know, man. I'd say. Yeah, I mean, C.
This is nothing.
Yeah, but then.
Kareem is cute.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm only putting
No,
this
but-
here because I feel like F tier is like delete this,
No. Yeah.
and it's an important dynamic.
It serves purpose.
All right, Shellos and Gastrodon.
They could all go in B or A tier.
In A tier, I'm down with that.
Well, except for Gastrodons, which go into S.
Yes.
They're so good. They're like little slugs. And
These
they're
slug
so-
friends.
I love them. So good. And competitively, so good.
So
Such a
fun.
good.
They're really tanky. I like the
Yeah.
blue ones more than the pink ones.
I agree, but I also like the little horns.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. No, they have their fun aesthetic. Sure.
Ambipom. I really don't like Ambipom.
Sure.
I hate its nose. Why did they give it a nose?
I mean, yeah, all right. That's fair.
What are your thoughts about
No,
Ambipom?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Like, keep the concept, but redesign this poor child.
Somebody help this Pokemon.
Somebody help this boy. Drifloon and Drifblim.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I
Also
like them
super
so
horrifying.
much. Yeah, like they have the Dex entries to pair with them to
Yeah.
match their cuteness.
But they're pretty good.
Have you seen the Darkrai movie?
Yeah.
It's my favorite Pokemon movie, probably.
Oh yeah.
Even without, or if you discount the really crappy English voice acting, but there's a Drifblim in there that like acts as a transportation Pokemon, and he's fun.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. We're
Like.
we gotta
I
think
feel
with our
like-
big brains.
I feel Lopunny or not Lopunny, but
Baniri.
Baniri. Probably C. It's cute, and it's fluffy, and it's happy to be there. So maybe C. Lopunny, I wish Lopunny was better. Like, it's a cool looking Pokemon. Yeah, okay. I'd even say maybe B, but like C or A solid. I mean, it was not until it's a Mega that it actually becomes like worthwhile.
This Mega
in
was
my
so
opinion.
cool.
Its Mega was so powerful. Like, it was so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, that Mega was a glow up, and the freaking fact that they gave it ripped tights.
I
They knew what they were
mean-
doing.
Yeah, Pokemon, I guess.
Miss Magius, I really
love
like
it.
the design.
I love the design.
I do too.
It's so good.
I wish
like
it was
Honchkrow
better.
quite a bit, too. Yeah, I agree.
I think Honchkrow is a
It's
fun
great.
design too.
Honchkrow's... There they are.
Okay, Glameow is.
Glam,
I feel like it's C tier just because it's
I
cute.
think C, yeah.
Womp womp. Chingling.
It's cute. I'd say D. I'd say D.
I would say D as well. It's like Chimecho did not need a baby version. He really did
Yeah.
not need a pre-evolution.
No, not at all. Like it's silly.
Pokemon, I'm disappointed in you.
Well, okay, hang on. I do like.
Hang
how,
on. Hang on. Let me talk about Stunky
love-
real quick.
Oh, I was going to think, dude. What is it? I think the way they position the sprite, so whenever it does any kind of like breath move or beam move, it comes out of its butt, is pretty solid. It's design genius.
Can't believe you're bringing up points to preserve Stunky and Skuntank.
I mean, it's canon. It's a skunk, man. It's coming out of its like gland area.
It's still F tier at the end
I
of the
mean, it's
day.
still to be epic. I just felt it needed to be said. The people needed to know.
The Lucario movie was interesting. I've only seen snippets about it, but every time I see it, it's always like the Reggies hunting Ash and the gang, and that's awesome. I like that concept a lot. And it gave us the meme of the Reggies like communicating with blips, which is really fun. So Bronzor and Bronzong were just kind of F to me for the longest time, and then I found out they were based on a Japanese myth, and they immediately became cooler to me. Not like all the way to the top, but cooler than they were.
What's the myth? That's
Freaking.
Cliff Note.
Let me see if I can find it. It's like a woman who owned a mirror. Gosh, it's worth reciting.
Sure. All right. So we look for that. Like, I feel I didn't like them at all. They're the same as Nose Pass for me. But there was during the whole crazy meta with all the the fucking Pyrogue and all those dudes. Wolfie had a team that had a Bronzong specifically for heat proof.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. I was like, okay, it's actually kind of neat. I think the only purpose it served.
Bronzong has the most trollsy abilities where either it is immune to one weakness or it resists another weakness.
It's pretty good.
So stupid. So the duo are based on the Japanese ghost story called of a Mirror and a Bell. The tale goes that around 900 years ago, Buddhist priests were asking for bronze to make a bell, and women often carried bronze mirrors with them, considered by many to be the key to a woman's soul. One woman was convinced to give up her mirror by the priest, but later reconsidered this as she remembered the sentimental value of the mirror and felt she had given away a part of her soul. However, she couldn't afford to buy the mirror back, so had to live with her choice. When the priest tried to melt the mirrors, her mirror wouldn't melt, having been made stubborn by her attachment. When word spread of this, the woman was embarrassed, feeling people would think of her as selfish because she couldn't donate with all her heart. In her anger, she drowned herself, saying that now her mirror would melt, and should anyone manage to break the bell her mirror made, her spirit would bring great wealth. So I think that's
Japan, dude.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's actually really awesome.
I also just like Bronzor's design. He's just so many circles.
And circles are round.
They are round. Probably just B tier.
For sure. Yeah, I see it.
I think Bronzong made a name for itself by being a really good trick room setter and just being obnoxious.
Yeah, I agree.
Bonsly. The anime made him obnoxious.
Yeah, I'd say C or D. D for sure, I think.
Mime Jr. is
Jr.
A tier?
Yeah, I'd say A or B.
I like him a lot more than Mr. Mime.
I'm not a fan of Baby. Yeah, I agree.
Well, we'll put him in B tier, and then we'll put Happiny in B tier too, because he's so cute, and Happiny can like lift whole trucks. I love it. I love that about him. All right, now cuss word McGee.
Design's kind of neat.
Design's neat, and I like that you made use of the DS microphone.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm trying to remember how many games that use that. Like
for Pokemon, that one.
Just in general, I remember like the game.
There was like WarioWare.
Yeah, well, I remember Cooking Mom had like blow on.
Oh yeah.
You basically had to like blow into the mic. It was pretty nutty.
Mario 64.
Really? What did you do in 64?
Like the DS port. There were a ton of mini games that you could play. That was where I learned how to play blackjack.
What?
There are lots of gambling mini games in Mario 64. It's really fun. I learned how to play poker and blackjack through Mario 64 on the DS.
I don't understand that, but okay. Sure.
So many other people will.
Spiritomb.
I want this Pokemon to be better.
I same here. It looks really neat. The shiny's super cool. Cynthia has one, doesn't she?
Cynthia has one.
Yeah. I wish it was there.
I think just solid B tier just because of what it is.
Yeah.
Gibble's a freak.
I don't like Gibble.
I don't like Gibble either.
Gibble. I don't like that one either. But once again, middle evolutions are not my
Yeah,
my thing.
Garchomp is
Garchomp
S
has to be
tier.
S. Has to be S. I'm also hella biased on Munchlax. I think Munchlax is cute.
He is cute.
I'd say A.
He was really cute in the Rayquaza movie.
Yeah, but Snorlax, the whole Snorlax thing's my favorite.
I really like Riolu.
Riolu's, yeah, Riolu's cool. I like Riolu. And
Have you ever?
Lucario,
Did I tell you about Riolu in Little Cup?
No, maybe, but I don't remember.
He gets stupid. So he's one of the
Okay,
few Pokemon that has Prankster,
Yeah.
and Copycat is not an attack; it's an effect. And so what you do is you give him a choice band, and then you wait for like the opportune moment when your opponent comes out on the field with some like really cool other baby Pokemon that uses like some fighting move or Earthquake or something, and you say, "Okay, I'm gonna Copycat that," and then you proceed to sweep through their whole team because they can't do anything against the choice banded Riolu who's using priority Copycat during the whole battle. It's stupid and I love it.
So,
I think Lucario's cool too, like Jedi Dog.
I feel like it has to be A though, because it was pretty gross and competitive. Not
Yeah.
the best, but like it was alright.
Yeah. Hippopotas and
No.
Powdon. Not
So
fan.
I actually kind of like the design of Hippowdon. I would say maybe D. It just looks cool because it's actually like submerged in the sand.
That's true.
You know, like that was kind of neat. But yeah, no.
Got like sand pouring out of it.
Yeah.
Nah, Hippopotas is stupid. I really don't like Scorpion and Drapion either.
I wanted to like them so much, but it just they look like little accordions.
I hate how he has the arms coming out of his head.
Yeah.
Krogunk, my boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like B tier Krogunk. Maybe even
I also
higher.
like how he like vibe checked freaking Brock constantly.
Yeah, all the time.
Just like
And that's the only
Yeah, I
saving
can
grace
hear-
it ever got.
yeah.
Toxicroak is whatever.
I wish Toxicroak was better.
Yeah.
Like it's so neat.
I think Krogunk just stole the show because his design is more friendly.
Yeah, I agree.
I forgot Carnivine exists.
Yeah, I'm not.
It has Levitate as its ability. Why?
I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, with Finneon and Lumineon, the remakes made me like them more than.
Really?
But that's like saying I don't hate you.
So D tier then.
Yeah, cause like, as well as Pokemon Snap, because for some reason with Sword Shield, Game Freak didn't incorporate like glowing effects in the graphics. But with Lumineon in these games, it sends out this really nice neon glow with itself. Same with Cresselia's Moon Crescent. They look really pretty, and they've needed them this whole time for their whole designs to really come together. So I really appreciate the added that. And then Lumineon's Dex entry says like it uses little fins to walk on the bottom of the ocean, and then they incorporated that in Pokemon Snap, and that made me happy.
Actually, there's a fish that does.
Yeah, it's based on that fish.
Yeah, that's super cool, actually.
Yeah, so I like them.
Or me.
Mantine's
A-tier.
super cute. Yeah, A tier. I can do that.
So adorable.
They just made Mantine, who was already a friend, into a better friend.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about these two.
I know. I'm not.
I like Snover more than Obama Snow.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, Obama Snow.
Thanks, Obama Snow. Weavile's neat.
Weavile. I love Weavile. I wish like the headdress wasn't as exaggerated as it is, but I do like the Pokemon quite a bit.
He looks like a fairy, which I think is cool.
Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, as far as power goes, like it's like the ultimate glass. Well, not the ultimate, but like it's really good.
No, when I think of glass cannons, I think of Weavile and Greninja.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Definitely ultimate. Magnezone. They took a design that was super lazy and made it extremely good.
Yeah,
I really like
quite a bit.
Magnezone.
Magnezone's really good.
I also really like Licky Licky, but
I don't really like Licky Licky.
like Lickitung is creepy,
No, I
But then
agree. I
Licky
agree.
Licky, they made him a gentleman, and I love it. But he's not
Okay.
like he's not Magnezone tier for sure.
It,
But
it,
he's
def- it, I'd say B. Definitely not. I think he's definitely higher than C. I don't think I'd go higher than B.
yeah, that's fine. Rhyperior, it's not a right on.
I, I don't know, man. I feel they just like throw some rocks on it.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's ugly.
it's not that.
I
Yeah.
love
I
Tangrowth.
love Tangrowth.
I love Tangrowth.
Is awesome. Yeah.
I want to put him
Tangrowth,
S tier even.
I'm down. He's round. I love it.
Like they took an already good design in Tangela and they gave him big hands to hug.
It's so awesome.
I really like Electivire.
I like Electivire a bit.
I want him to be
more
so
than
much
I
better.
like- Yeah, I agree. I feel like they lost potential. Although I do like him significantly more than freaking Magma.
I do too.
I just
Magmortar gets
The-
respect
the
for
duck
having.
face, man. I just never was a fan of it. And
Yeah,
it's
the duck
definitely-
face is
it's
bad.
way better than
Magmar.
Magmar for sure.
Yeah.
But
I give respect to Magmortar because his move pool is insane,
yeah,
and he
no,
hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Togekiss, another Pokemon where they just really
Togekiss
made the
is super good.
designs sing.
Yeah, I like him.
I really like
Me-
Yan Mega.
I wish I liked the Mega more.
I like Yanma more than Yan Mega,
Yeah.
but I
yeah,
still like
agree.
Yan Mega.
Sure.
I'm gonna put him in
So
C.
okay, here's maybe a hot take.
Yeah,
I'm not that big of a
these
Like-
are some of my favorite evolutions.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I
Well,
feel like
I'll say I like Glaceon more than Leafeon, but
I
then
agree, I
Mike
agree.
built that Leafeon and it commended all my respect.
sure. I mean, like, I don't know. I would say like I don't know. I never really played with like Leafeon competitively or against, so I don't really have a say in that. But I feel as far as like the evolutions go, I don't know. Not my favorite.
How we feeling about B and C?
Yeah, no, I'm down to put them there. I'm just in general like, I don't know, I feel the other ones are like super high up, and these ones are like, meh. As far as Pokemon in general go, like they're pretty good.
Yeah. Gliscor, Gliscor.
I
Whatever.
wanted it to be better. I think it
Yeah.
looks super cool. Like it looks awesome.
It's a good singles mon.
Yeah. I don't know.
They
I love the
turned
design.
Gligar into a supervillain.
Yeah, exactly what it was.
Yeah, I think it's just a solid B.
Mammoth.
I really like
Yeah.
Mamoswine.
I love Mamoswine. Mamoswine's so good. It's interesting too how like this
I'll put it
gen brought a lot of like evolutionary lines to like their final forms.
Oh, for sure. It was like
Well, 'cause
Piloswine.
it's-
Heck that, we're
Yeah.
getting Mamoswine.
Well, because I mean, like if you look at your like, I don't know, like I wouldn't be satisfied if I had a swin up like, oh yeah, you're just hairy now. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me put in this time and effort into this ugly lump of flesh.
And then Gen 4 says, nope, woolly mammoth.
Yeah, you're like, yo, that makes sense. Thank you. for
Still has a
fixing
pig
the
snout,
mistake you
but
created.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Porygon
Oh,
Z is a
man.
glitchy mess, and I love him.
I love Porygon.
I think it's like S tier.
So
He's just
like,
fun.
okay, Glade, dude, like, I wish it was better.
Same.
It's cool. I love the design. Okay, I don't love it. Zen's okay. It's okay design. But I just feel it's like, in comparison to Gardevoir. What's that? Raise the screen? What was... Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say the screen, but we have the Pokemon we're picking from.
Oh, yeah.
What's an S tier right now?
Piplup, Roserade, Vespiquen.
With S tier being so small, it's hard to see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, okay, I don't know. But yeah, being compared to, like, Gardevoir... it's
Gardevoir
really
was
rough.
just better all over the place.
Yeah.
Better regular Pokemon, better Mega.
Yeah.
Gardevoir just did everything that Gallade wanted to do. Although Mega Gallade, I tried running him. He was pretty fun, but he still
He was
wasn't any
neat.
Mega Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Uh,
S tier. I
I like him more than
I just-
Nosepass.
I just don't understand. I feel for every Pokemon, you're like, okay, like some kind of weird animal or some kind of weird bug or some kind of what? It's like this is just a rock with a nose and a crazy weird mustache.
I mean,
Possibly
he's a
Nosepass.
compass.
Like, Sure, but like it just I don't know, man. It was weird to me. Like I wasn't feeling it.
Either C or D for me.
Yeah, I think it's C or D. I don't really care, but definitely not any higher.
We'll put him in D. He goes with all the other Uggos. Dust Noir is neat.
I love Dustnar. Yeah, he's tanky boy. I also really like Dustnar and what rescue team was it? It was like
I don't
from
know.
one of the
I
Mystery
didn't
Dungeons.
I didn't play past
It was yeah
Mystery
there was
Dun-
a
or the
Dust-
first one. So I think that was actually
or-
Gen 3.
Okay, yeah, there was a Dustnar that was like really it was neat. I'm like, oh cool.
Was he?
I don't know. I really enjoyed those ones because they kind of gave you like I don't know, like they kind of humanized Pokemon a bit by having them talk and have their own like little,
Yeah.
feelings about stuff. It was really cool.
No, I like his design a lot.
Yeah, design's super neat.
Frostlass I think is S tier.
Process is really cool.
It's
I like
super
Process.
pretty.
Yeah,
And it's also based on another Japanese myth.
yeah.
Very good. All right, we're gonna go through the Rotom versions very carefully.
Okay. All right. So I guess this is put the ones that we like the most, which
Yeah.
I think
I like regular
Wash,
Rotom.
regular Rotom for sure is high up there. I'd say easily A or S.
Yeah, I'll slap him an S.
Wash, I'd say S.
Yeah.
I'd say Heat,
He's got
Wow.
oven mitts.
either either A or S,
I like his mitts. Okay.
and the rest I literally could care less.
I mean, they're
that's
Rotom forms, so you know we gotta give him something.
Okay.
Mo
I like
maybe
the
gets.
face of Mo.
I like the face of Mo.
Yeah.
He's coming after your grass.
Yeah.
The fridge one is just kind of like her.
Yeah, and
I like the arms on the fan one.
yeah, the arms are cool. I don't know.
I like it better than the fridge because the fridge is
Sure,
just like
yeah.
it's even shrugging like, huh.
I'm just here.
Okay, Lake Trio. My favorite is a Zelf.
Yeah. Okay. No, I can see it. So I don't know. I feel like just design-wise, they all have a really cool, like, aesthetic. And I like how they all look very different, but like still very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel I don't know. I'd say easily, I could see arguments made for B across the board, but that's just me.
I kind of want to put Uxie in the C.
Sure.
I'm not a fan of Uxie. And it just never wakes up. It's never there for the moment.
So okay, I'm not a huge fan of these guys. Like, I don't know. I feel out of all of the other like cool legendaries that existed, these ones are like, okay, they weren't really, I don't know, super cool in my opinion. Now, granted, like I feel their moves are super nuts.
Yeah.
Like, they're really cool, and then like lore-wise, crazy. I mean,
Really
time
cool.
and space, right?
I feel
I
that
don't know.
Palkia nails the interdimensionality
Yes.
better than Dialga
Yeah.
does.
I can see.
I don't like the thought of a giant space dinosaur.
Yeah,
You know?
not a big fan.
But in that regard, I like Palkia
I would say Palkia above
better. Yeah.
Dialga, yeah.
Let's see.
He tried.
He ran.
He ran, dude. He ran. Yeah, I'd say it.
He's just
I just like.
So
What game was there? Was a game or a movie or something where it just showed a bunch of Heatran like just chilling on this cave. I'm like, wait a minute, there's multiple of these things. Like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, like-
Canonically, what's going on? I'm so confused.
it is weird when you see multiple of like just one Pokemon. Like with Lugia during the Orange Islands, like there was that whole thing.
Yeah, this is the baby Lugia
Yeah.
or whatever, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Like these guys gotta
Like,
populate somehow, I guess.
I mean, sure, right?
Regagagas.
It's okay. It looks neat.
It throws continents around,
I
but it's
mean,
also
that's pretty
normal
cool.
type because sure.
Because I guess. Yeah,
They
I
didn't want to
really
make him
guess.
fighting type, I guess.
I mean, sure, right?
He's right there. Or ground type, something.
Oh, ground. I think argument can be made for ground for sure.
Yeah. I like the Reggies more than I like Regigigas.
Yes.
All right, Giratina.
Giratina, I like a lot.
I do like
Also,
Giratina.
and I feel like the way Giratina was like introduced into the game, super cool. Like, was it the Pokemon Devil more or less? Like, it's pretty neat.
I never played Platinum, but
No? Oh, man, it's
I need to.
It's pretty cool. I would say, okay, I'd say that would probably B or A, and then that form definitely higher. Cause I love the way that Ghost Dragon form kind of just looks perfect.
Yeah, I like its tendrils.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Cresselia's pretty.
Cresselia, I like Cresselia a lot. I really, my only complaint with Cresselia, I guess first of all, I'd say A.
Yeah,
I think
A.
A tier. But I just don't like how like everything looks super cool about it. I feel the head is okay, but then it just went like full like round rubber duck at the bottom, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, like it's not bad. I just feel like it could have been done better. But I love the whole like celestial little like arcs around it. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Fion is the meme of I want Manaphy or Manaphy. We have Manaphy at home, and then the Manaphy at home is Fion.
Manaphy, yeah. Yeah, I want a fan of honestly. Oh, Manaphy.
I didn't even say F tier. It doesn't need to exist. Period.
Yeah, no. I wasn't Manaphy have tail glow?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Manaphy's fun. I like Manaphy.
Yeah, Manaphy's alright.
It's cutie. Darkrai is S tier.
Also, can we talk about the freaking trainer who had Darkrai?
And Latios.
Like, yeah, it's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
I want to know that guy's story. What's up with this dude?
It's very good.
Jeez.
And I also like in the movie, Darkrai has legs. There's little shadows that grow out of him. It's fun.
Oh, also, was it the whole? I think this is where I want to say in this gen was where the ghost Pokemon, or the ghost person first like appeared or first like started happening.
I believe so. Yeah, we truly got a scary setting outside of like Lavender Town.
Yeah, and it was with the whole like girl who got like Darkrai has her captured and like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, it's so crazy. Yeah, and the whole and like I love how it's also like super optional. Like
you have to search for it.
Yeah, I thought it was really, and it had its own thing too, because like it's not just like a one and done. Like, oh hey, talk to this person. Cool, here's Darkrai. Or hey, here's Cresselia. Like, you have to like go talk to the dad, do whatever. Like it's a whole thing.
Oh sure, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I ever did it because it was event locked.
Sure, yeah. Which I freaking.
Yeah, I hope they bring the events for Diamond and Pearl in the remakes soon.
That'd be cool.
I like Shaman, a little flower hedgehog.
Reminds me of the little hedgehog. It's cute.
It is cute. Probably put an A tier.
Yeah, it's adorable. I'm not like so. The other form is the what form is that?
It's just called Skyform. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, like it's okay. I'd much rather it be just the hedgehog. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm glad Viv is asleep for this one because she would ream me.
Arceus. Dude.
Although, okay, so I will say I have gone forward and I have my own shaman in the game at the moment. And when you have the flying shaman, the Skyform shaman following you, it's really fun. It's like a little reindeer behind you. It's like kicking its legs.
Sure.
It's lovely. Okay, Arceus.
Fair. I love Arceus. I think the design's really cool. I like how it looks like it got stuck in a fence, and it has just the fence on it now.
That's the one thing I don't like about it. Like, they could have had those protrusions, sure, but I don't like the way that his waist is just wedged in there. He's stuck.
I love it. I don't know. I think the Pokemon's really neat. I like it quite a bit. Also, like, I don't know. I feel like I like how they had, like, the god Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right? And they could have did, like, all these different things, but like, if you just look at this thing, it doesn't horribly look angelic other than, like, its color palette. You know? It's kind of its own thing.
It's like, this is God?
Yeah, and I really dig it. Like, I think it's, but yeah, I think A is probably where it's at.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, well, let's review what we got here.
Gen 4 was a lot smaller.
Yeah, Gen 4 is a lot. I feel like we were a lot more critical in Gen 4 than we were the rest of them because of, I guess nostalgia.
Honestly, all of these have about the same amount of Pokemon in them. They're
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
evenly distributed.
No, that's fair.
I feel very strongly we did excellent on F tier.
F tier 100%.
100%.
Get those dudes out of there. But yeah, no, I think that's pretty solid. I guess the only thing that I am kind of iffy on is Lopunny.
Lopunny.
I would. I think she's really high up for no reason. I mean, like, she's okay.
Other than the fact that she's a bunny girl.
Yeah, literally it. You know, like, she sucked otherwise.
Yeah, she did.
I remember, and I know specifically because I was tried to make her work. Like, I remember I got a shiny one. I'm like, I have to make this a thing. Yeah. And it's just like, you can get Teeter Dance. That's kind of cool. And you get, like, I remember I had
Jump Kick.
Teeter Dance. I had Teeter Dance, Prick, and I don't remember the other ones. But, like, it was just, like, a super, super, like, situational Pokemon. And I'm like, man, I wish you were better. Because your shiny form is super cute.
It's really cute.
But that's about it.
Yeah, no, I like this list.
I think it's pretty solid. I'd also say Skunk Tank maybe up a little bit because of the canonical placement of the beam moves.
Time to lock it in. We are saving this image.
Oh no, come on. I will not be silent.
Oh boy. Man, next time we've got Gens 5 and 6.
I'm excited for those ones. I feel there was a lot more S. Personally.
I am of the opinion Gens 5 and 6 are going to be, Gen 5 specifically is going to be a lot of highs and a lot of lows.
Yeah.
Gen 5 was really polarizing for me. It was the gen that gave us Throw and Sock. And screw those guys.
Gosh, dude,
you know?
I don't know what the heck they were doing with those freaking Muppet karate kids. I don't. They're the worst, man. I hate it so much.
But we'll go into that once we get to that gen. But thanks to everybody that stuck around. Hope you be gentle.
Yeah. I mean, this is the indefeatable fact. So I mean, if you disagree,
you're just wrong.
So,
yeah.
Jeez.
But we'll do it again soon. I'll make announcements on the Discord and everything when we're going to do it again. So if you're not in the Discord and you're watching, join the Discord. There's been links that have been popping up in chat intermittently.
You just make fun of Pocket, really.
You just make fun of me. And you can leave a follow for the next time I stream. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm also going to be starting Sun Moon soon. Before the year's over, I'm gonna get Sun Moons going. Do a randomizer for that, and I'm gonna make it even more crazy than any other randomizer I've ever done.
I love Sun Moon. I feel like that game gets crapped on more than it really should. I really enjoyed it.
I'm very excited to replay it because I did crap on it when it came out, and I crapped even more on it with Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, but it deserved it.
So I 100% like just about face on that thing. So I was like, Sun and Moon, I love it, and it's like Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. Hey, we're gonna give you the exact same thing, but with like slightly different story.
No, those were crappy games, but Sun Moon, I'm extremely excited to go back to.
Yeah, I literally paid full price for a DLC.
Here's my problem with Pokemon games, is I try and jump through the game as fast as possible in order to get the competitive side of it, right?
Sure.
And so I never like stop and smell the flowers, but doing all these randomizers has allowed me to stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah, and I think Sun Moon has quite a bit. Like, I really, really enjoy it. Like, I had a great time playing it. And I think that's why I felt so disrespected, I guess, when Ultra Sun Ultra Moon came out. Because I'm like, guys, like, yeah, it was good, but, like, I don't know. I could talk for hours on it.
Well, even Ultra Sun Ultra Moon had a crappy story. Such a bad story.
It was literally, again, like, it was honestly just DLC. They just plugged random crap in, and they're like, okay, $50 or whatever it was, right? Like, full price for this game. And it's like, this is literally the same game.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm sure we'll get into that several times as we do Gen 7 and I play Sun Moon.
Yeah.
All right.
But X and Y was fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, X and Y were good. All right, stream. I'm gonna sign off. Everybody have a good